Imagine building a shed or garage on your property, then finding out it is not your property.
It happened to a homeowner after she found out her two-car garage is actually sitting on an easement owned by Dominion Energy. 10 on your side's Ashley Knight explains how you can avoid the same fate.
This woman lives in Chesapeake and bought her home in 2021. A 24 by 24 detached garage had been contracted by the original owners and was already on the property, so she didn't think anything would be wrong with it until Dominion Energy knocked on her door last year. Kendall Irving had big plans after buying her house in this Hickory neighborhood.
Expand our master bedroom or a sunroom, screened-in porch, something like that.
The two-car garage was a main reason they bought the house, needing more storage. They also love the neighborhood and school district.
And we did ask about the power lines, and we were told that our property goes all the way back underneath them and that no one can build behind us.
Turns out they can't build behind them either. Dominion Energy told them the garage, and in fact everything from their back wall to the street, is Dominion's domain.
Dominion has the rights to it, and we can't do anything with it, and we were never told about it.
The original survey of the house shows the easement boundaries, but Irving says they weren't told that at closing. The garage was granted a permit when it was built, so we went to the city of Chesapeake to ask what happened.
And a lot of easements that exist that property owners may or may not know about are recorded as private agreements between an entity like a Dominion Power and the property owner themselves, or even a previous property owner.
That extra information requires a title search at the cost of the contractor or homeowner, and many don't want to pay it, so they go without. But it could cost them big in the long run.
We certainly understand that their concern and frustration when it comes to realizing you do have an encroachment on our easement.
Irving may have to pay to have it demolished. To avoid such a costly mishap, officials say it's important to look at your home's paperwork at closing.
When they purchase the property, there should be a title report that gives all the information about their property, and it should be a written record of any encumbrances that are on the property.
But some homeowners forego a survey. If you don't have one, you can hire a surveyor to come out and look at the property. Even if you don't plan on building, it's nice to know if there are any surprises. If there's an illegal encroachment, it could cost you.
In some instances, we do reach out and we offer to offset some of those costs.
But chances are what they offer won't make a big difference. It's safer to take a look at or pay for a survey and be sure than be stuck paying for the removal of something that should not have been built.
They only go around and do this maybe once every 50 years, check their easements, and if they see structures, it's specifically structures, they want them removed just because they can. Because it's their right.
Surveys of your home can be found on file at the courthouse. If there's not one on file, hiring a surveyor to come out costs between $200 and $800. If you live in a suburb and have a pretty straightforward plot of land, it'll be on the cheaper end. Ashley Knight, 10 on your side.